intelligent beings gazing up at the same stars, asking themselves, are we alone in the universe?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Wake up, right? What a way to wake up. I want that on my alarm clock. Not. Hi, I'm Brian Connors, Chairman of the Board for the Temecula Valley Chamber of Commerce, and welcome to our 2019 State of the City Address with this year's theme of Love at Temecula. Judging by the number of attendees today, there are a lot of people who love Temecula. Yeah. Hey, let's have another round of applause for the Great Oak Winter Drumline performing their show, The Great Unknown. Today, we're honored to have Mayor Michael Naggar, who will share with us the City of Temecula's accomplishments, visions, and goals. We appreciate your attendance and are sure you will enjoy this year's event. Ladies and gentlemen, now please rise for the national anthem and the presentation of our colors by Temecula Valley's own award-winning Temecula Valley High School Air Force Junior ROTC Varsity Color Guard. The members of this morning's Color Guard are Cadet Staff Sergeant Jaron Concepcion, Cadet Master Sergeant Christian Salazar, and Cadet Chief Master Sergeant Jaden Campbell. The commander for today's Color Guard is Cadet Master Sergeant Mason Lundgren. As a reminder, please remain standing until the colors have left the room. Please join me as we honor our great nation in the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please remain standing and join me in welcoming Avery Snyder, who will be accompanied by the Great Oak Drumline as she performs the national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you.
Thank you. The Temecula Valley Chamber of Commerce takes great pride in the number of dignitaries present this morning, and in an effort to begin the program as quickly as possible, the names of those in attendance were displayed on the screens during the opening of the event. I would like to express the Chamber's sincere gratitude to those businesses who sponsored this event. Thank you to our title sponsor, Temecula Valley Hospital. Yes. Our program sponsor, Pechanga Resort and Casino. Our corporate partners, 60 Grit Studios, Corner Bakery Cafe, Loma Linda University Medical Center, Murrieta, Red Wing Shoe Store, Temecula, Truax Development. Our affiliate sponsors, American Medical Response, Abbott, MLC Holdings, Meritage Homes, Pacific Western Bank, Southwest Healthcare System, and Temecula Valley Toyota. Our community, yes, our community sponsors, CRNR Environmental Services, Eastern Municipal Water District, Fabosi and Miller APC, Kaiser Permanente, Michael Baker International, Mount San Jacinto College, Mythos Technology, Promenade Temecula, Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, Rancho California Water District, Southern California Edison, Southwest Riverside County Association of Realtors, and Woodside Homes Southern California Division. Our corporate sponsors, California State University San Marcos, Chick-fil-A Temecula, Engineering Resources of Southern California Incorporated, Habitat for Humanity Inland Valley, Naggar Law, Paradise Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC, Strakota Insurance Agency, Strider Transportation, the law offices of Rosenstein and Associates, W. Arcog, Westmar Commercial Brokerage, our audiovisual sponsor, Starway Productions, our photography sponsor, Ashley B. Photography, and special contributors, Pechanga Resort and Casino, Omega Print, and Starway Productions. And a special thank you to our community partner, the City of Temecula, and we sincerely value our long-standing relationship and partnership. And please join me in thanking all of the nonprofit organizations that participated in today's expo, everybody. A round of applause. Look at how many sponsors we got. This is fantastic. We love it. The Chairman's Elite Circle is an elite group of business leaders whose continued investment enables the Temecula Valley Chamber of Commerce to continue to develop a positive economic environment. And please join me in thanking the 2019 Chairman's Elite and President's Circle members for their outstanding commitment and support of the Chamber. They were displayed on the screens and are listed in the event program. Also, thank you to our committee. This event is the result of months of planning, and I'd like to recognize the exceptional committee that has been working with the city and chamber staff to make this event a success. Our committee chair, Tammy Marine from Habitat for Humanity Inland Valley. Our committee co-chair, Jeff Kurtz from the Promenade Temecula. Kim Kelleher from Grapevine Wine Tours. Betsy Lowry from the City of Temecula. Julie No Agency, State Farm Insurance Agency. Esther N. Falla, CPA, APC. Sylvia Provenzano from Temecula Valley Toyota. And Donna San Miguel, California State University San Marcos. Yes, thank you to that great committee. Now, it's my distinct honor to introduce the Temecula City Mayor, the Honorable Mike Naggar. Mike has, yes. Mike began with the city in 1997 as a planning commissioner, and 2 years later elected and was re-elected over several terms to the city council, where he has served 20 years. 2019 marks his 5th time as our city's mayor. He works tirelessly to ensure that Temecula preserves and carefully plans its future, providing the guidance that continues to make our city great. Mike is and has been a champion for the special needs community, including recently hosting a special needs workforce luncheon to promote the hiring of those with special needs and abilities. Please join me in welcoming to the podium the Honorable Mike Naggar.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Great to see you all here, my friends and colleagues and family members and volunteers at the 2 nonprofit areas. I want you to know this morning, from deep in my heart, I truly love you all. I want to give a shout out to the Great Oak Band director, Mr. Jerry Burdick Rutz, and his phenomenal drum line, as well as the lovely Avery Snyder for singing the national anthem. Good job, Avery. Before I begin, I want to first acknowledge my beautiful wife, Mila, whom I thank God for every single day of my life. Mila, where did I leave you? Where are you, sweetheart? Stand up. There you are. I am a blessed husband as well as a father to my son Liam and my daughter Sienna and her husband Harrison. I just heard her husband has the flu today, but Liam and Sienna are here. Liam, stand up, please. And Sienna, where are you? I think I see you out there. Liam, stand up. Hey, buddy. For me, it doesn't get any better. I'd also like to recognize the Temecula Valley Chamber of Commerce, particularly the Board of Directors Chairman Brian Connors and CEO Alice Sullivan for hosting this event every year and for being great partners of the city of Temecula. The love you pour into our city shows brilliantly. Thank you also to the Temecula Chamber Committee who orchestrated this event today. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's no small event to put on. And our venue today is brought to you by the great nation of Pechanga. Chairman Macaro, other members of the nation, your people have loved this valley for 10,000 years or more. We'd be remiss not to congratulate how far you've come in just 30 years that we've been the city of Temecula. Congratulations to you. It's a blessing for all of us to witness your success from tent structures where Pechanga Casino began in the 90s into this world-class luxury resort that has put Temecula on the map worldwide. Indeed, Temecula Valley altogether has transformed into a world-class destination since our humble beginnings 30 years ago. I believe we have a few former Temecula mayors and city council members here today. Senator Jeff Stone, which I was just informed that he was called into session at the last minute last night, so he wasn't able to make the address here. I served 12 years with Jeff, and I'm a better councilman for it. County Supervisor Chuck Washington, I did not see you here this morning, but I also got to serve 12 years with Chuck, a kind and gentle man who is just right as County Supervisor. And one of our original council members, Peg Moore. Peg, where are you? There she is. Peg has served not only on the first city council, but has been on our Old Town Local Review Board for 17 years. Of course, yeah, that's a lifetime of service. A couple of years ago, Peg lost her husband, Jimmy Moore, and you know, as we get older as a city, sometimes we forget our founders, but if it wasn't for Jimmy Moore, we would not be a city today. I also like to take this moment to remember former mayor and council member Ron Roberts, whom I had the privilege of working alongside for 20 years on the city council. He served Temecula for 25 years and passed in February this year at age 78. We all learned from his leadership style and admirable manner in which he served the city. We will all miss him. So get this, part of our stability as a city, There have only been 12 former city council members in the history of Temecula. This is my 5th time as mayor and my 20th year as an elected Temecula City Council member, plus 2 years on the Planning Commission. And if you asked me 20 years ago if I'd be standing here today, I couldn't fathom it. I came along as part of the second wave of civic leaders not long after Temecula's journey as a city began in 1989. The third wave of city council leaders are among us now as well. I have the sincere appreciation for the love my council colleagues give every single day to Temecula. I'd first like to introduce Mayor Pro Tem James Stewart, who is actually in Japan on a contingent with our sister cities program, though he set up free haircuts in the corner after the service. Everybody knows Councilmember Marianne Edwards. Councilmember Dr. Matt Ron. And our newest council member, the dynamic Zach Swank. My theme this year is Love Temecula. After 30 years, there are infinite reasons to love Temecula. They reveal themselves daily and radiate through our civic pride and soul. Today, we will shine a spotlight on what we all love about our beautiful city. Why do you love Temecula? Seriously, turn on your phone and your flash, and I want you to take some selfies at your table throughout this whole event. And then I want you to hashtag it, Love Temecula 2019, and then post it to social media. Include a reason why you love Temecula. We'll see you on the big screen after the show. Now, in all sincerity, I brought my phone up here with me. My selfie is going to include all of you folks. There you go. And that'll be up on the big screen. Now, let's get this party started. I'm going to set the stage for this event like never before in any of my State of the Cities in the past. Most of you know I'm a very proud dad of a 13-year-old autistic son. That's my Liam, and he's here today. I have to tell you, in no small part, thanks to his mother, he's got a 3.7 GPA, and he's killing it in algebra, and he loves and is killing it in playing the drums too. Liam, you're an awesome son. When he was diagnosed almost 10 years ago, something changed in my life. I also know now that my part and my purpose as mayor is to speak for the population of our citizens who can't easily speak for themselves. Love Temecula is deeper than the beauty of our city, because behind our development, our economy, our roads, our infrastructure, our parks and amenities are the people that make it happen. Not just one person, all of the people, and all of you in this room. All types of people. So one of the most important reasons why I love Temecula is this: inclusiveness. And that goes hand in hand with my gratitude to all of you, the leaders of our business community and employers of our residents. Thank you for embracing and loving our special needs population, particularly as they emerge into the workforce to become productive working citizens of Temecula. As business leaders, I urge you to look into the incentives available at the county, state, and federal level for employers who hire individuals with special needs. At the local level, we are teaching our special needs community work skills to complement our thriving tourism industry, so they too can be part of what Temecula loves about our beautiful city.
The City of Temecula is proud to offer recreation, enrichment, and educational programs that are important for the future of our youth and young adults. Among those programs is our Global Citizens Viticulture and Horticulture program. As a heart of Southern California's wine country, what better way than to teach students about winemaking business and agriculture?
The Global Citizens Program is a job and life skills program that equips students with special needs to go out into the community and to gain meaningful employment.
I enjoy that it is a hands-on experience. This from the whole process, the blossom, learning how to prune, and also all the instruction and one-on-one experience that you also get from the instructors as well.
I love learning about flowers, plants, and other stuff that I've been learning about.
I enjoyed hanging out with meeting new people, making new friends.
It was valuable to me because I learned a lot of traits that could lead to future jobs.
The viticulture program is just a marvelous program because it takes young adults with special needs and takes them outside and allows them to get their hands dirty and have hands-on learning. And our goal is to give meaningful employment. That we're talking about being active participants in society. College is not a far reach.
I currently work at Sioux Plantation in Round 1, the new bowling alley. I'm also in the viticulture program right now, and I love this program. It's a really good program.
Right now, I'm working for the City of Temecula. I do a lot of the clerical work for the City of Temecula.
I currently work at Del Taco. I love working there, and I love working with my friends.
I am one of the few people who takes care of our community garden at Mary Phillips Senior Center.
I want to tell a lot of people out there, like even if you're special needs, you know, there's opportunities for jobs, and you guys should get out there and start working, or even try doing more volunteer service and hopefully get a job.
The Global Citizens Program, what it means to me, it gave me a new skill, something that I thought that I never would have done before. It really, what's the word I'm looking for? Inspirational.
Reach out to our Human Services Department if you have a job opening. We may know somebody from our Global Citizens Program that could be a good fit. In many cases, they have abilities that far exceed their disabilities. Now, speaking of which, did you see the Golden Buzzer winner on Tuesday night's America's Got Talent? He's autistic. He's blind. He learned to tap dance at Temecula Dance Company. He sings beautifully and plays multiple instruments perfectly to any song after hearing it just once. From Mozart to Alicia Keys, you name it. At 22, he has emerged into the workforce, embraced by Temecula's restaurants and wineries. Since Tuesday, he is now embraced by the world and is a champion for autistic individuals.
Yeah, handsome boy. some more, okay? Because I gotta blow dry it.
Oh my goodness.
Gotta get your rock star look on, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Rock star. You ready for tonight?
Heck yeah.
So you're gonna sing Happier, right?
Happier, yeah.
And then before you perform Happier, what could you say to the kids?
If you know the song, please sing along with me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
When Cody was 3 months old, I found out that he was blind. The great thing about everything, like through the blindness, through the autism, was his music, because he was also born a musical prodigious savant. So whatever he heard, he could play it back. And when we found a doctor that actually studied these savants in Wisconsin, we actually flew there when he was 7, and he said they're very rare. And he actually told us that Cody is the youngest musical prodigious savant that he's ever met with the most musical expression at his age. And I was like, wow.
Cody, you ready for lunch?
Oh yeah.
Hey Mom, so where's Cody performing tonight?
It's the elementary school in Temecula.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tony Tobin.
Tony Tobin.
Tony Tobin.
You excited, buddy?
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Temecula opened the doors to his first actual job. And now it's like family. They're all like family.
We're going to tell you a little bit about an awesome kid from Temecula named Cody Lee. So this is Cody Lee right next to me. So what's up, Cody?
What's up?
Okay. We're very fortunate to be in a city like Temecula, in this valley, to watch Cody grow. We weren't sure how the community would receive him, but once he started getting his name out there, he started playing some local restaurants and some local wineries. The community not only fell in love with him, the business owners want him back.
I think it's an inspiration to everybody in the city of Temecula and outside the city of Temecula to see how Cody has been embraced in society. It has been our goal here in the city of Temecula to create an environment of inclusion. It's a way to bring people who normally wouldn't be part of our society out of the shadows and demonstrating that they have talents and abilities that can be so appreciated by everybody if you can just look past the exterior.
I love Temecula because the people treat me good.
Moving to Temecula was probably the best decision. What else could you ask for your child? You know, it's like you know you have a blind autistic child, and then all these people want to come up to him. What else can you ask for? You know, it's like, it was happy moments. You know, he was so happy that the people accept him and embrace him, and it was the best move.
Ladies and gentlemen, you'll likely never meet another musical prodigious savant in your lifetime. And he is right here in Temecula, in this room, with his loving family. Cody is here to sing what he performed Tuesday on America's Got Talent. Now, I need to ask you a favor. Please do not videotape him performing. As a contestant still of America's Got Talent, there are rules for him that he has to follow. We don't want to get him in any sort of trouble, so kindly keep your cameras off. My friend and rock star, Cody Lee, doing what he loves. Beautiful, Cody. Wow. Your musical talent, Cody, is inspiring the world. Cody, do you want to say anything? Go to the mic so everybody can hear you. Or you can come up here, whatever you'd like.
Thank you, everybody. I love Temecula.
Hey, Cody. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right. Temecula loves you, Cody. And a giant happy birthday to your mom today, Miss Tina Lee, HBD. And also thanks to the Lee family for joining us today. Where are you guys? Hands up, everybody. There you go. Raise those hands so everybody can see you. There you are. Awesome. Thank you to the businesses who hire Cody and others with special needs, giving them the opportunity to employ their special talents. Quick story. About 2 years ago, we went to go eat at Gourmet Italia. While waiting for our table, my wife and I, we heard this beautiful music coming out of the lounge. Beautiful. And we went to go see who was playing it. And it was Cody with his mom and dad. And it's businesses like Gourmet Italia and other businesses and other lounges like the Wine Country that have given him a chance to play that also has led to him being on the world stage at America's Got Talent. And that is what you folks in the audience do to change lives of the special needs community. Okay, that's the first part of business. All right, let's get into some more business here. Visit Temecula Valley, the Chamber, Pechanga, the Wine Growers Association, Balloon and Wine Festival, Old Town Temecula Association, the Promenade Temecula, the EDC, Southwest California Legislative Council, the city. Our combined and tireless efforts to create a prosperous local economy and a vibrant city that accentuates the natural beauty of our valley has put Temecula on the map, both regionally and worldwide, as a charming, delightful place to visit, live, and work. Over 2.7 million visitors spending in excess of $724 million each year contribute to the economy and our economic health of our local businesses, including restaurants and retail. Since Pechanga's expansion in March of 2018, we have had 8 hotels in the pipeline, including 2 recently completed that are now open. A 4-story Hilton home to suites within our business park. A Best Western Plus just north of the Old Town Arches. 2 luxury boutique hotels in Old Town are approved, including a 5-story full-service luxury hotel on 3rd Street with a 513-space automatic parking structure, and a 4-story boutique hotel on 4th Street with underground parking. Another approved hotel in Old Town is a redevelopment of an existing structure to a 29-room hotel at the corner of 6th Street and Mercedes. 3 more hotels have been approved in Uptown Temecula on Jefferson Avenue. How many of you will remember we did the Uptown Temecula specific plan about 2-3 years ago, and now it's starting to take shape and root, just like we followed a plan for Old Town about 10 years ago. There's also a 4-story Staybridge Suites, a 3-story Hilton Garden Inn, and a 3-story hotel at the corner of Winchester Road. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's safe to say tourism in Temecula is booming. Wine Enthusiast, the most elite and exclusive wine magazine, ranks Temecula, get this, in the 2019 top 10 best wine travel destinations. That article mentions wine country and our prominent wines. It also recognizes bustling Old Town, including restaurants like Eat and Espadine, and a mini Las Vegas at Pechanga, which, get this, by the way, has landed on the International Luxury Travel Guide of Forbes magazine. Another very exclusive ranking. Household income in Temecula has risen to over $116,000. That's $20,000 more than 2 years ago. Temecula is in the top 8% of retail sales generation in California. We are ranked number 1 in Riverside County and 35th in the nation for the category the most prosperous cities in the U.S. Ladies and gentlemen, 35th in the nation. I'll take that. What's important to note is Temecula's economy encompasses much more than just tourism. Our council works closely with our economic development department and the chamber to also attract and retain and support all types of industries. Temecula Valley Entrepreneurs Exchange in our business park serves as an incubator for startup businesses, providing commercial space and support with on-site business development workshops. Temecula continues to be home to half of the employment in Southwest Riverside County. I have to say that again. Think about this. Temecula continues to be home to half of the employment in all of Southwest Riverside County. The current unemployment rate is also the lowest ever recorded in our city's history at 3%. It is consistently lower than the county, state, and the nation. Approximately 200,000 square feet of industrial space have been completed in the past year, and another 80,000 square feet is in construction or just about to start. Several manufacturing companies have recently expanded in Temecula, including Western Plastics and Bio, QC Manufacturing, also known as Quiet Cool. We have one of those in our house. Motorola Solutions, 60 Grit Studios, NatureVet, and FFF Enterprises. Congratulations also to Abbott on their recent relocation to our industrial area and acquiring Sophia Valve Technologies. God forbid we're all going to need Abbott one day. All right. I appreciate all of our neighboring cities in Southwest Riverside County as we've worked together with our medical community, Michelle's Place, and the county on a regional cancer task force that I chaired alongside my council colleague, Marianne Edwards. Yeah. With the help of Reader Media, we published a 2019 magazine of local resources and information for those suffering from cancer. We were also able to secure a grant to pay for staff support and a third-party cancer care needs assessment for our region. Over this 2-year task force, tremendous healthcare milestones were made in our valley, including the opening of the City of Hope Radiology in Temecula and Wildomar, the expansion of Michelle's Place, and much, much more. Approximately 30% of physicians ultimately open their own practice in the region where they do their residency. So, we have some big news, folks. Big news. The best news you're ever going to see. Okay. After opening less than 6 years ago and expanding by 30,000 square feet just last year, our award-winning Temecula Valley Hospital will be the primary teaching site for 2 new accredited residency programs to start July 1st of this year, including internal medicine and family medicine, supporting a total of 26 resident physicians per year. This means, what does this mean? This means more physician choices and supportive medical jobs in our region. In fact, and here we go to prove the point, 5 of these resident medical doctors have already purchased homes in Temecula. Now, I understand several are here this morning, and together with over 800 of your friends in this room, we formally and warmly welcome you to the city of Temecula. Trust me when I say, and everybody in this room says, you're going to love it. Complementing the medical growth in this area and on properties nearby Temecula Valley Hospital, Temecula Health Center, a skilled nursing and memory care center, will soon be under construction. A 19,000 square foot medical plaza on the corner of De Portola and Margarita Road is underway. And a nearby 25,000 square foot brand new medical office building is also home to the High Desert Medical College, which provides vocational education for professional healthcare careers. When it comes to healthcare for our residents and expansion of jobs in the medical field, if it's located in our Southwest region, it's a win for all of us, and we appreciate Murrieta's exponential growth with Kaiser Permanente and Rady's Children's, among others. Rady's diagnosed my son's autism 10 years ago. Back then, we had to drive to San Diego. That's not the case anymore. And one of the things we did with the Cancer Task Force was to also set the tone so that nobody has to leave this valley and travel to Orange County, Los Angeles, or San Diego to get the treatment that they need. That is our goal. And I thank Michelle's Place for leading the charge. Now back to Rady's. Check out their Autism Discovery Institute and preschool inclusion services locally. Okay, Temecula grew up very quickly over the past 30 years, but I can tell you very carefully and meticulously planned along every step. 30 years of love built this city. This means beautifully landscaped medians, magnificent parks, and decorative streetscapes and neighborhoods, a prosperous economy, and community programs and events that maintain our small hometown feeling and the highest quality of life possible. In November 1989, our first city council members held a few workshops after their election, but before they were sworn in. They did not have a city hall yet. They met at one of their homes and a few times in the Red Caboose on Poolhouse Street. Little bit of Temecula history there, 30 years ago. That's also where they conducted interviews to hire the first interim city manager. In meeting minutes, a suggestion was made that was quickly withdrawn, I might add, to construct, quote, temporary manufactured double wides as City Hall. Then Mayor-elect Ron Parks and Council-elect Peg Moore stated in reply that they, quote, did not want to convey an image of anything less than first class, end quote. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how it has always been in Temecula. Everything from our library, theater, parks, and of course City Hall is first class. It certainly set the tone for the upscale revival of Old Town. Citywide, you have to know, that's our goal. First class all the way. And this Temecula City Council today hereby holds accountable every city council in the future to this first class standard in Temecula. Now, back when our city incorporated, Mr. Perry Peters, the Chamber's general manager at the time, published a letter to us, the future city council. Now in his late 80s, he couldn't be here, but we recorded him reading it to us 5 years ago. We have since added photos to his words, showing Temecula's journey over 30 years.
Get into your time machine, dial it back to 1989, December 1st. Dear City Council, the aspirations of those who came before you, their families and accomplishments, the sum total of Temecula history, are now entrusted to you. You are the caretakers of the soul of Temecula. Please remember and respect your roots. As we write this, expectations about the future are high, like a brilliant, many-faceted jewel. Temecula glows with a rare natural beauty. A gifted decorator, Mother Nature, arranged the setting of the Temecula Valley with rolling hills, sun filtering through the mist, clear air and sweet water, and a Mediterranean climate. This was the inspiration for our settlers, who in 1989 gave birth to this new city. If our efforts and those of our successors bear fruit, and our dreams materialize, Temecula in your day will be a thriving commercial industrial center with pleasant residential areas, roads over which it is a treat to drive, a center of culture and learning, an old town that reveres and preserves its place in history. And shares its significance with each succeeding generation. In a nearby wine country known worldwide and protected from urban encroachment. Are the air and water truly fresh and pure and clean in your day? Are parks, golf, tennis, cycling, jogging, horseback riding, and a variety of team sports within easy access to your constituents? Do travelers passing through for the first time still say, "My, what a beautiful valley"? If they do, thank you for that. We value our quality of life almost as much as life itself. We trust you do too. For the sake of our children, may you enjoy the civic inheritance we pass on to you like a baton in a relay race. In our lap of the relay, we have sprinted ahead. But this is a long-distance race. As you get ready to receive the baton, let civic pride, not greed, motivate you to move forward. From silent, unseen bleachers, we cheer you on. God be with you.
I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we took that baton, we did not drop it, and we held it very close to our hearts. And I think that our founders would be very pleased with us today. Peg, what do you think? So, I want you to join us on Sunday, December 1st, to celebrate the city's official 30th birthday, to be held in our beautiful town square, our beautiful first-class town square, and Founders Square in front of our first-class city hall. Since incorporation, our population has grown from 27,000 to over 113,000 today. However, it has changed only 0.5% from last year as Temecula's population approaches build-out. The rapid occurring growth is outside of our city boundaries. Temecula's population will ultimately peak at 140,000 or less based on our current land use and zoning over the next 30 years or more. Our city's budget is structurally balanced with $80 million projected in fiscal year 19 to 20 revenues, which are exceeding expenditures by $2 million at $78 million. Our top funding expense is public safety. The safety of our residents and businesses remain our highest priority. This, ladies and gentlemen, is unwavering. Since Measure S passed, we have added 11 new police officers, funded every year by this sales tax revenue, plus a 12th officer paid for by Pechanga. Go ahead. Being a generous city can be appealing to homeless individuals, as our community has a very loving heart. We're educating our residents on how to help through nonprofit charities and by communicating with our homeless outreach team. We have 4 full-time police officers and a sergeant dedicated to this program, along with city administrative staff. Despite California overall, which has a population of 130,000 homeless individuals, the highest, by the way, in the United States of America, homeless counts in Temecula are 59 down from 67 last year, thanks to Measure S funding, our homeless outreach team, who works tirelessly to reunite them with family or housing. And it's important to note, there's no one in Temecula who is homeless that cannot get food, shelter, or clothing if they want it. And also part of that effort is to get them back to their families if possible. And that's what our homeless outreach team does. We are expanding our police station in Old Town, which will add more officers downtown as it grows. We've allocated $3.5 million to enhance our citywide surveillance and technology system, as well as complete the upgrade to the video wall of monitors in our traffic operations center. Temecula joined the district attorney's cannabis task force, and within 2 months, shut down all dispensaries in our city because they are illegal in Temecula. Now, legalization of recreational marijuana in communities is a local decision. Its impacts are still being evaluated long-term and in terms of public safety. Temecula will not be a test case for this kind of study. It's not worth the risk. So yes, dispensaries are illegal in Temecula. As a result, Temecula continues to rank among the safest city in the state and the nation, as well as #1 best place to live in Riverside County, and among the best places to live in the United States. We plan on keeping it that way. Our exceptional community correlates with an excellent school district. Temecula Valley Unified School District is ranked at the top with its high schools among the best in the nation, according to the 2018 and 2019, and get this, U.S. News and World Report. And ladies and gentlemen, there are not first-class cities without first-class school districts. It just doesn't happen. Take a look at our current stats and inspirations for your next selfie posts around town.
Dang, you like cucumber though?
We thought we'd get a little edgy there. By the way, all of these videos will be used to promote Temecula worldwide. So nothing goes to waste here. Okay, so I'm going to move it along. If you haven't taken your selfie yet with your favorite reason to love Temecula, do it now with that hashtag #LoveTemecula2019. Here are just a few more reasons to love Temecula.
I love Temecula because it's a city that values public safety and family values.
We have the greatest people, the greatest businesses. We have the greatest weather 365 days a year.
I love Temecula because of the beautiful countryside that God has given us. I love the focus on families and the community engagement. And of course, I love Temecula Valley Hospital.
I love Temecula because it respects its history and those that pass this way.
We love the clean air that we share, and we love the city that helps us protect our cultural and sacred sites.
Temecula is a place that I grew up in. It's where I feel safe. It's where I feel safe raising a family as well.
I love Temecula because I love visiting my daughter and coming out and seeing the sights.
I love Temecula for its great golf courses.
I love Temecula because of its sense of community pride and ownership.
I love Temecula because it's a great place. No better place to do business. The community is wonderful. We're a town. We watch out after each other and we grow together.
I love Temecula because it's gorgeous.
I love Temecula because I get to work for a family-owned business.
I love Temecula because of the community, the sense of community that we have here amongst all the business people, amongst the shoppers, the tenants that are here at the promenade, and just the people in general. It's a great place to be, a great place to live, a great place to have fun and hang out.
I love Temecula because people around here mean business.
I love Temecula because of all the parks and all the restaurants and shopping nearby.
And I love Temecula because it's a great place to raise a family. It's where I raise my kids who are now grown, college age now, and I'm not moving anywhere. Even though they're gone, I'm not going anywhere. I love Temecula.
Penny pickles and a lot of cute stuff in Old Town. It's really adorable.
I love Temecula because it's a great place to raise a family.
I love Temecula for the shopping and the wine.
And I love Temecula. It's a great place to get away with girlfriends, and it's both of our birthdays.
Yes, it is.
I love Temecula because the atmosphere is really great. The community service is really awesome.
We love Temecula because of the vibes, the energy, the community, and obviously because the wine country is close from our place, and we are French, then we love wine, right?
Yeah.
We love the Temecula wine too. Okay, let's have a little fun. You know what else I love about all these, this event here today are all the creative centerpieces by nearly 70 businesses. It was very difficult to choose, but I was told the mayor needed to pick the mayor's choice, so I have done so. And each of these winners will receive a lovely award. Do we have the envelopes? Okay, so Mayor's Choice Award, Best Table Centerpiece, goes to JDS Creative Academy, Mayor's Choice. Congratulations. Okay. Now, for the Best Community Choice, Best Table Centerpiece Award goes to Grapeline Wine Tours. If you haven't gotten a chance, go around the room. The centerpieces people have created are pretty cool. The city also won several awards this year for excellence with our budget and financial reporting, and also for public communications and outreach by our economic development and community service teams, as well as our global citizens inclusive programs. Get this, city staffing levels remain 34 positions below our peak number of positions in 2008, despite population growth of 17,000 more residents, with more needs and amenities to maintain citywide. This fact is a testament to the love and dedication of all your public service servants down in City Hall, which I will rank second to none in the state of California. Some projects recently completed or in the process include Temecula Parkway Interchange, completed under budget and on time. We'll be supporting the efforts of Visit Temecula Valley and Pechanga to beautify it with special landscaping, giving this interchange and eventually all interchanges throughout the city an attractive entrance to Temecula. Several new sidewalks with new lampposts in some areas were installed citywide over the past year. This summer, we'll begin replacing wooden planks in Old Town with wood-like stamped decorative concrete sidewalks. We'll be widening Diaz Road all the way to Murrieta Boundary. The Overland Drive extension was completed in October. The next phase will include a bridge over Murrieta Creek to connect to Diaz. We're also evaluating the feasibility for a creek crossing at Cherry Street from Diaz to Jefferson. Temecula Park and Ride, done. Pechanga Parkway is underway, funded by Pechanga as a result of the expanded resort. A Fallen Heroes Memorial was installed recently at the Duck Pond. It's a beautiful tribute and a public art piece in honor of Temecula's fallen heroes. However, we can never do enough for those who died for our freedom and our liberty. Please visit it. An expansion of the library's parking lot will begin this summer. The Ronald Reagan Sports Park pool remodel project will be done in a few weeks. We've completed the installation of beautiful new playground equipment at 5 park sites. 3 more are planned in 2019. The successful and aesthetically attractive roundabout in Wine Country is a great example of what is being constructed at the corner of Yanez and La Paz, which will be completed in July. It will include a horse statue in the center to complement the rural feel of Los Ranchitos, and dedicated to Jack Williams of Richie's Diner, who passed away in 2018. Jack, a former Marine and a true Temecula patriot. We love you, Jack. Rest in peace. A pump track is being constructed at Ronald Reagan Sports Park and ties in nicely to our bike lane and trail citywide program. Road improvements have begun as a result of the Somers Bend project at the north end of our city, which was formerly known as Waurapa Ranch. The area east of Butterfield Stage Road has been graded over a decade, and those homes are entitled to be built after certain thresholds have been reached for traffic improvements. These improvements include significant widening at the intersection of Nicholas Road and Winchester, widening of Butterfield Stage Road from Rancho California Road to La Serena, with improvements at the intersection of Rancho California Road as the entrance to Wine Country, and Nicholas Road, where it turns into dirt, will be paved and extended to Butterfield Stage Road. Ladies and gentlemen, Public Works is very busy. But that's not all. That's not all. Councilmember Matt Ron and I initiated an I-15 task force supported by the full city council, along with 6 cities, 2 tribes, Caltrans, Riverside County Transportation Commission, known as RCTC, Western Riverside Council of Governments, WRCOG, the county, CHP, Camp Pendleton, and the Southern California Association of Governments. As a result, we have some exciting plans in motion with Caltrans. They are fast-tracking auxiliary lanes to be added between every on-ramp and off-ramp in Temecula. This $30 million project will start with Temecula taking the lead on the first leg, northbound I-15 from Temecula Parkway to Rancho California Road. We are grateful to Caltrans for their partnership in cutting through all bureaucracy and getting the job done. Now, I want you to know, I-15 is a federal highway. It's a state jurisdiction, not a Temecula jurisdiction. WRCOG did a recent study of peak hour congestion through Temecula. Notably, approximately 66 to 71% of those traveling on Interstate 15 through Temecula are just passing by. That's right. Over 2/3 of the traffic is not from Temecula, nor going to Temecula. French Valley Parkway is much more than an interchange project. The next phase of that will construct nearly 3 miles of 2 lanes along I-15. Arguably, as I said, this should not be a city project. Nevertheless, we've submitted an application to the U.S. Department of Transportation for a nationwide competitive grant requesting $50 million of this $112 million project. If it's approved, we will be out to bid in 2020. A special shout out to Temecula Councilman Matt Ron, Temecula City Manager Aaron Adams, who came back recently from some heavy lobbying from Washington, D.C. And ladies and gentlemen, we feel good we're going to get that $50 million. But we need your help. Locally, here's what you can do, and this is very important, and do it fast because the campaign is ending in June. Go to rebootmycommute.org, and if you can't write it down now, you'll get it from our website later, rebootmycommute.org. RCTC needs to hear from you. They are receiving transportation needs from other parts of the county. If we want I-15 through Temecula to be a top priority for funding, the public needs to speak up on rebootmycommute.org. Very important. Share it with your friends. Share it throughout social media. Quickly, as for other developments in the city, in case you haven't seen the billboard yet, Temecula will soon be home to Temecula Valley Lexus, another luxury car dealer currently in the planning stages by the owner of Temecula Valley Toyota. Mr. Tom Rudney, thank you for your investment in Temecula and reinvestment soon again. And while I'm at it, I'd like to thank all of our auto dealers and the important contribution they make to our city and our local economy. As Temecula evolves in its 30th year, we are seeing trendy businesses replace the last era and updates to buildings to modernize facades such as Target and soon to follow the entire town center, as well as the Albertsons Palomar Shopping Center, also on Rancho California Road. Across the street, Patton Oscars has planned to update its facade and reinvent itself to become Oscars Brewery. Kmart is converting to At Home, a home decor store. The former Hometown Buffet is nearing completion to become Raising Cane's. And my favorite, the old TGIF Fridays, will be transformed into a Fiddle's Barbecue, yes. The first floor of Sears turned into Round One Entertainment. Also, the Promenade, the region's premier shopping destination. The Cheesecake Factory opened its restaurant in November. The Gateway Project Center is open and turned out to be a beautifully designed Western-themed retail center with a fitness center and also a drive-through Starbucks, one of about 50 in Temecula, and many other businesses. A new 3-story office and retail building on Old Town Front Street is nearing completion. Town Square Marketplace has been approved to be developed on the vacant lots in front of City Hall with a mix of restaurants and retail. It's going to become a foodie destination. Chaparral South on Old Town Front Street and 6th Street is under construction to add nearly 7,000 square feet of retail and office space. Another facade modification to the exterior of the entire block of buildings along Old Town Front Street from Main Street to 4th Street is nearing completion. Stampede has likewise been approved for an extensive facade update and a 4,000 square foot addition, including another new restaurant. And have you visited the most historical area of the city, Vail Ranch to the left of Coles. Among the many structures that have been historically preserved, the 1870s Vail Ranch Cookhouse will soon become a foodie destination for this century. As for residential, west of Old Town, above Pool Hole Street, is the entitled Altair Specific Plan. This project will build a 4-lane western bypass and, in fact, improve traffic flow through the city, allowing cars to bypass Temecula Parkway to Rancho California Road. Aside from Altair and Summers Bend, formerly called Roarpaw Ranch, Temecula has also approximately 1,000 multifamily units and 250 single-family homes in the pipeline. As for our residents, we continue to work closely with our academic partners. Mount San Jacinto College and California State University San Marcos are providing local students with high-quality higher education options that is affordable and accessible closer to home without ever leaving this beautiful city. MSJC's purchase of a 350,000 square foot campus in Temecula, the former Abbott buildings, will fundamentally change our city for the better, providing world-class center for higher education to begin in 2020. For businesses that choose to locate to Temecula, they are bound to end up in some extraordinary ranking. Freedom Forever, a solar company located in our business park, has recently been named one of America's fastest growing companies per Inc. magazine and doubled their revenues in 2018 from 55 million to 110 million. Or maybe your business will end up on TV. Car Masters Rust to Riches on Netflix is being filmed in Temecula at Gotham Garage over the next coming months. We have a lot to love happening here in the city. This city is a city full of love. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you it is perfect in Temecula, right? Right? There is so much love, I thought it would be fun to just film an average day. This is just an average day in Temecula.
Welcome to Temecula, a city built on love, a city full of love.
Hi, ladies. Happy birthday.
So much love. Some say it's contagious.
Love you.
Hey, how are you?
Temecula may be turning 30, but its spirit is much older. And love for each other and for the community is boundless. Continuously growing, all while never losing touch of what it's always been. From restored or new buildings to the bank that's been a staple in the community since 1914.
Hi, Mary Mike.
Hey, Zacharoo.
Love the city.
I love you.
Hey, Mayor.
Hey, Adam. Wow, look at that car.
Who was that, Mayor?
He was at Temecula City Hall earlier talking about opening up a brand new Lexus dealership in Temecula.
Man, that's fantastic.
I bet you he'd love a Love Temecula license plate frame on that puppy.
You got to get him one of those.
I'm on it.
All right. Good seeing you, Mayor.
Good seeing you too. Tell the family I love them.
Everyone in T-Town wants a Love Temecula license frame.
That's really good. I think the community's gonna love it, and I'm so excited.
The mayor has sent me. There's somebody in Temecula that does not have a Love Temecula license plate holder.
Calm down, folks. It's okay. That guy flagged down Lieutenant Love at the new donut bar, asked for one. He gave it to him, and he loves it.
Well, it's the Temecula way. 30 years of love have built this city, after all.
It is all over Temecula talk. Quick, Add hashtag Love Temecula license plate frames, hashtag while supplies last, hashtag free at City Hall.
Wow, 20,000 likes already and all heart likes. Awesome. I love Temecula.
Look at all that love. Just your average day in Temecula.
Dear, hey dear, look at this.
What? Oh my God, it's the kids?
Look at that.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Hey, Al, we were named one of the top 10 wine travel destinations in Wine Enthusiast magazine. And we were voted one of the safest cities in the United States again.
I love Temecula.
The wine, the safety, the love.
I love Temecula.
Phil, why are you doing this?
Because, Mom, what if there's a place with even more love out there?
What's gotten into you? Is your friend Mark from Temecula Norte peer pressuring you to move?
You mean Murrieta? Nah, Dad. I'm headed east to the Big Apple where the ball drops in Times Square.
But Phil, we have grapes that drop in our town square.
Yeah, and CNN ranks it among the most quirky New Year's events. You know, you'll never find a place as great as Temecula. And when you realize that, we'll be right here waiting, son.
Poor Phil, a teen searching for the light. Soon he'll realize Temecula is the most loving city out there. And there are infinite reasons to love Temecula. Picturesque vineyards and wineries, a mountainous backdrop, morning mist, afternoon breezes, family-friendly parades, equestrian neighborhoods, top-rated schools, an award-winning hospital, beautiful weather, and hometown love. And folks from all over love to celebrate here.
I mean, this really has been an amazing day, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I just love this venue. And the hot air balloons above us, and these wine glasses. I'm just in love with Temecula.
Okay, but what about me? You love me most, right?
More than Temecula? I do love these Temecula wines.
And what else are you going to be doing for fun while visiting lovely Temecula?
Well, I know we have the Balloon Wine Festival, so we're going to check that out. And then, we're seeing the Commodores at Pechanga.
Oh, babe, don't forget about Spa Pechanga. I can just see us there now.
They will for sure love Spa Pechanga, a sanctuary of luxury, wellness, and serenity featured in the distinguished Forbes Travel Guide.
Mom, Dad, I'm sorry. As soon as I got to the city limits, I knew I made a mistake.
Oh, that's okay, son.
Hey, maybe we could fix up your 1980 Camaro for the rod run?
Hey, we got our boy back.
Promise me we'll never leave Temecula?
We promise.
I suppose you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone that didn't love Temecula. Sure, I imagine there are folks that have not yet been to Temecula. But one day they'll be among over 2.7 million people who visit Temecula Valley each year and love it. Some never leave because there's no better place in the whole entire world. Come see for yourself how lovely Temecula is. Visit temeculaca.gov for more information.
I love Temecula. For an encore, I'd like to invite my friend, Cody Lee, back up on stage. Cody? Here he comes. And perhaps while he's singing, feel free to join along. and let your love flow, Temecula. Cody Lee. Heck yeah. All right.
Hold on, Cody's gonna get his selfie. Stand up and don't bow.
AGT, heck yeah. AGT, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. AGT. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been for 30 years a whole lot of love flowing in Temecula. Well, our city is fiscally sound, our local economy is vibrant, and our future is bright and just full of love in every sector. That's the state of the city, folks. I love you all.